Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Operation Minecraft, and this is Rabbit Tiger back with episode, what is this, 13? I believe this is 13. What a mess I have made of this series. Alright, so I have recorded 3 episodes now, all of which I messed up somehow. I either didn't record sound or something like that, and 1 second there actually happens to be a stereo on behind me. Hopefully you guys can't hear it, but I'm going to go turn it off just in case. Alright, anyway, it's been a mess, so I did miss a day or two, unfortunately, guys. I try my best to make sure I get them out daily, but, you know, sometimes school and things like that get in the way. So I actually had 2 more episodes recorded, and I completely forgot about them, and there was problems with them anyway, so I deleted those, and then I recorded 1 more for today and had it all uploaded, went to watch it uploaded, and there was no sound whatsoever. That was my voice. It had the game sound, but no sound whatsoever, so you guys would have just been watching me break blocks, which who wants to do that? So I'll show you guys what I've done. So first off, we did go into the nether in one of the episodes. It was the original episode 13. We went into the nether. We just went and got soul sand. We died once, unfortunately. That's why we're down again on levels. And we also managed to get a whole ton of soul sand, and we found a nether fortress, so we're going to be able to get tons of blaze rods and stuff, and I believe I got one, but I think it's in the thing over there. So down here you see this is our lovely slime farm, which is working. Eventually that side and I believe this side here will get cleared out, and it'll kind of open up the room for more slime. But let's go ahead and kill this guy since he's here. Come on, slimy. And kill those guys too, and go ahead and get our slime balls out of these guys. So we did manage to get enough for 2 sticky pistons before. You guys did not see that because it was on an episode that I didn't end up showing. And the reason I chose to delete one of the episodes was actually just because it was outdated, and I try to keep dated or like common stuff for you guys. And I'm going to try my best to make sure I am posting every time I play. I just, you know, those episodes, I want to provide good content, not just content. So I deleted those. I'll go show you what we did build in the episode that had no sound, though. A complete bummer that it had. I'm like heartbroken here. I'm really disappointed actually that it and I forgot to jump, that it did not have sound, and I almost forgot again, because we were building a nice dock, and we'll actually go finish that now, and then that episode I was gonna say we'll build a house. Well, we'll get started on building a house this time, and then next episode we'll actually get full gear into building the house, and things will be great. But hopefully I've got all the technical difficulty, all the technical kinks out of the way, and can provide you good content. Also, a creeper blew up, and that's why these are now rotated. He took out this entire half of the house, so I had to rebuild that corner there. Not the house, but the thing, and we're still missing a half slab up there. So that's what that dealio is. If you guys are wondering why those are rotated, I was too lazy to get them facing straight up. We have cows in there, sheep in there, and a bunch of, I think we have every animal now, or are we missing pigs? I think we're just missing pigs, so we'll have to get those guys soon. Here's our original dock, which we had some glowstone and then died and lost the glowstone. So, and I say we, but really it was when I was playing. You guys don't get to see it. So here's the dock we built. It's just soul sand with some gates here, and then there's a button. And essentially what's going to happen is you're going to ride your boat, which I don't have one. You're going to ride your boat through here. You automatically go through gates since they're open, so you just go right through and you plop down in there somewhere. And then you get out of your thing, go about your business, whatever. And when you're ready to take off, you're just going to press this button. It's going to open the floodgates, essentially. You're going to float through here, all the way through here, and it's going to land you on more soul sand. It's not going to just be emptiness. And it's going to be a boat elevator, and it's going to take you up. So I'll show you guys that real quick. We'll actually build that, and I'm going to need a lot more signs for that, but we'll get there. And I have one more piece of stone here, but we'll hold on to that for now. This right here needs to turn into wood. I'm trying to make this kind of fancy looking, but at the same time functional. So like I said, I've said this 3 times now, and each time it doesn't make it into the episode. The first time I actually got rid of this episode was because I built it too high, so it wasn't at the water level, so it wouldn't have worked right. And then the second time my audio wasn't there, so unfortunately I had to record 1 more time. So essentially, the redstone wise, it's really simple. All we have is a button here. It goes into what's called a pulse extender, and all it is 1 repeater pointing that way into that block at 2, and then a 4, and a 2 pointed in the same block. And then this is just an inverter. You could spread this out so it's a lot like easier to understand, but inverter on the block that they pulse into, which causes these to stay open the whole time, and then they close. I try to hide all my redstone normally, so we're going to do this. I unfortunately can't hide the faces in this design of the pistons, which kind of is disappointing because I like trying to keep those hidden as much as possible, obviously, but it doesn't always work out that way, so we kind of have to go with what we got. But not terrible looking. We're going to cover all that up here in a second, but we're going to go ahead and get started on the boat elevator. Couldn't think of the name for some reason. So let's go ahead, and we need a lot of signs, and by a lot I just mean we need, I believe, 6. I'm gonna kind of count in my head. We need to stop water from flowing certain spots in this boat elevator. I'm trying to think of how the design was, and actually I'm gonna have to look real quick. I can't remember the boat elevator for the life of me. I've made this design before in a creative world, so let's go ahead and actually just go look at this. You're gonna get kind of a sneak peek at this 1v1 arena I made. If you're ever interested in it, you can check it out too. So I had to actually decide how big this needs to be, and so looks like, let me just completely change that. Looks like it goes, let's see, so 1, 2, 4 in between the gates, so that's too large already. I made mine 5 on accident, but that's okay, we'll fix that. Basically all it is, okay, so there's a room 3 up and then the actual boat elevator, and that makes sense to me. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back to our world real quick, and then you guys will see how it'll work out. This is not what we want. That's not what we want either. Save and quit, single player, Operation Minecraft. And okay, so basically what I need to do is, really simple fix is just get up here first of all, and then we need to move these guys forward 1, because this should only be 4 and it is currently 5. So let's go ahead, and underneath those ones it is some redstone torches, so we're gonna go ahead and move those over just like so. And these redstone torches make sure the gates stay open regardless of what happens, so that's the reason for putting these down there. So we'll just go ahead and add them down here as well, because the gates will eventually be in this slot, and then we will make a way for me to get up here. Maybe come out here, come out here. Okay, so here's our crazy way out right now, but I don't want to break any extra stone if I don't have to, so that works out well. And we'll go ahead and throw soul sand down there, and then we want to move our lovely gates over here in a second. Just kind of destroy these guys and then move them over, and we actually have some signs already made. Nice. So these move over to here, and that guy is facing the completely wrong direction, like so. We'll just open them all up inside. I don't know, they don't really need to face a certain direction. And then essentially what it was instead of, basically it goes up 3 here, and then there were signs keeping water out from this spot and this spot here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is add our roof of wood, and then go ahead and remove this. And the reason for that is to allow, and actually I'm going to go look at it one more time just to kind of make sure I have this in my head right. You guys are going to see a couple IPs there, but the servers are rarely actually up, and one of them's whitelisted anyway, so if you want to try and get into it, by all means get into it, but it's not really anything to really worry about. But let's see, real quick, 1, 2, so 2 rows of signs, and then a set of flowing water, and I know this, okay, so 2 rows of okay, I got this now. I got this. So we just had to go back and look at that real quick, and so it's going to be 2 rows here, and then yep, normal there. So let's go ahead and place our signs, and I'm not going to put anything on them. They don't need to say anything. So just like that, and then 1 more there, 1 more there. We're kind of using a sign glitch, if you will, but I like to kind of keep them on the ceiling. Like I'd even put this one there and 1 more here if I could, but I can't. So it has to unfortunately flow like that. And then here we just go up our normal amount, however much we want to go up. So I want to get it up so that you're up on top of this level here. So we'll go ahead and fill this in. And then I want to put a layer of something on top there to ensure that there's no drippy water, because I hate drippy water. And by drippy water I mean when it lets you know there's water above your head, it drips, and so I don't want any drippy water in our lovely dock receptacle thing. Which actually might need to go up 1 more. Actually, looking at it, it looks like it needs to go up 1 more. So let's go ahead and plant a couple trees real quick. Running out of our lovely friend bone meal here, but we have lots of bones left, so that one went nice and tall. Beautiful. So we'll just top this guy down real quick, get all the wood we can. Good. And then go in this guy and chop him as well. And then we will be going. Settlers Challenge will be resuming soon. I am actually pet sitting for my parents. Well, will be tonight. And so I am unable to necessarily record as much stuff as I wanted to. Obviously, I'm getting this done for sure. This is a priority of mine. Settlers Challenge is a priority too, but it's going to have to kind of, it takes both Ignite and Ice, so it's going to take a little bit. We were hoping to record some tomorrow, which means there should be an episode tomorrow as well. Not for sure, not 100% on that, but hopefully there should be an episode tomorrow. So that is the goal currently. We're going to go ahead and raise this one, like I said, And the reason for that being just that I don't want the boat to hit. I don't want anybody to like hit their head or anything like that. Don't need any lawsuits or anything. So we'll just go ahead and raise this guy here, and then jump. Cool. Oh, and I fell off. Raise this guy as well. Take that wood from you, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the roof here, like so. And we'll just kind of do this design going through, and then right there, I think that's one, maybe one too many actually. I think it needs to end here. Ooh, fell off, obviously. Let's see, grab our piece here, and then yeah, we'll get on our way and finish this guy up, and you guys can see it in action. And previous episodes I was gonna say, yeah, I'll finish this on my own and show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. Well, you know, we had so many failures of my recording that we're actually gonna get to test it live here in a second. As soon as okay, so we need to put signs here, and you'll see why in a second as well on those guys. And then it should be 6 to the back, hopefully. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. And then 6 is this row here. So, and actually I put the signs in the wrong spot because I need to build one more layer on top of this thing, and that is to stop the water from leaking below, because I added that nice feature in, which I hate. It's nice when you're under caves, I guess, to let you know when there's like lava and stuff, but when it comes to building, it kind of can be a pain when you're dealing with water. So we got to add one more row on top of this, like so. And then we also have to add the rims, if you will, and that's to stop people from falling out. So that's that. Go ahead and put sign here, put sign there, put sign there. That's going to allow water to flow over that. We'll go ahead and we do have this out, so we'll go ahead and just dig this guy out. We're going to go up 3 so it's nice and fancy. Eventually I'll come back and replace all this with stone to make it look like a stone entrance or whatever. This is going to be the boat elevator, you'll see in a second. It's kind of cool, actually. Cool design. We're going to use the cobble in making this in a second. And then we need to add the rims so that nothing falls off the edge and the water falls off the edge. And looks like we ran out. We're 1 short or so, so we're going to plant a tree just right here. Should be hopefully some saplings over there for me to go pick up real quick. So go ahead and plant this guy. Made himself nice and tall. What a champ. Go up here. Just take care of all this stuff real quick, and then we will finish it up, and it's almost done actually. So this is awesome. Even though we had 3 failure of episodes, it's kind of cool to finally actually have one that's working out quite nicely. So go ahead and just finish this guy off here, like so. Should be 2. 1 more here, and it already dropped a sapling. 2 of them actually. Grab this guy here. I'm going to kind of mess with it a little bit, have some fun, kind of do a design, almost paying heritage to the wood that went into this project, essentially. And we're going to just add kind of like this arm there. And then go ahead and just tighten up the sides here. Oh, and I fell all the way down. Kind of put that guy there. Go get our saplings real quick from up here and over on the other side real quick, just so that we don't run out of trees, as I've said before. So get our saplings here. Should be 1 more. There's 1 more. And then go get our other saplings. That's kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to put a little something on the side of that or something. I want to build a lighthouse somewhere too. I don't know where yet. Should be a couple saplings here. Looks like 3. Yep, 3 so far. Not bad. Not terrible. Puts us up to 12, which isn't bad at all. That one's probably going to drop a few more, potentially. But not a big deal yet. And for the most part, we just have to fill in the water now. So let's go ahead and get our bucket and get ourselves to go up if I can. And then come in here, maybe, if I can, again. And we got to fill up this entire thing. So for the first row, it's easy because there's... And this was a lot faster on creative, obviously. You don't have to walk back and forth. Could have made a few more buckets, but did not. Go ahead and grab all this. We have to start layer by layer because we have to get the whole thing filled up. And actually, this block doesn't get filled up, and I just use stone. Why did I use stone for that? But this block over here does get filled up. So we'll go ahead and put that guy there. And it's all still now. That's not what we want. We want this flowing, this front part here flowing. So we'll go ahead and do this and get it flowing like that. and then get some more water here. And now the tricky part of filling up the rest, we just simply go around this block and then put one more in that block. So, ooh, I did not mean to close that. No, open the other way. Ooh, nope, other way. Nope. There we go. Come on, come on. So we'll go ahead and put water there. And this is essentially what we're going to do all the way up, and I just completely ruined that again. There we go. All the way up this tube here, which actually isn't even done. So maybe we'll start from the top. Oh my goodness. No, we can't start from the top. We gotta start from the bottom. My bad. The reason for that being we can't have it... I don't want to hit that again. We can't have it cascade down. We gotta fill up each one, otherwise it doesn't work. It's gotta be still water. So that's why we have to be so careful with this. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this real quick because this is probably gonna be really boring to watch, and then I will be back. So give me 1 minute. Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back, and it was like 2 seconds for you, but it was like forever for me. Okay, so it didn't take that long, but as you can see, I had to do some tweaking and stuff, and so there's a couple of things to work on to build this to make it look right, but the main design is done, and let me show you how it works, because I think it's pretty sweet. Alright, so you're going along, and I need to fix one thing, but you're going along, and you're just like, okay, done with my boat. So you actually come in here, and what it's supposed to do is no fall damage to the boat. Obviously, I took a little bit of damage. I'm going to add a little room there or something, some way to get out, some nice little exit or whatever, a chest or whatever to put stuff in. So you get out, you know, you whatever, you walk around, whatever, you're done. So now you're ready to go back out to sea. So you see your boat there, you just get in your boat, don't press any keys, press the button, not pressing anything still, and it puts you into this here, which occasionally you get a little hurt to. Turns you the right way, sends you off on your way, and you're free to go into the ocean like so. So that was actually pretty close. But as you can see, that I think that's pretty sweet. I think it looks really, or worked really well. The best way to store your boats. It was really good before. You can now pick up your boats, obviously. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Now you can pick up your boats in the newest, one of the newest updates. But before that, when you had to save your boats, it was really good. I also like it because I don't want to have to worry about carrying around a boat. So if I'm going to go anywhere, I just know there's a boat waiting for me here. All it is a short, and I keep getting hurt for some reason doing that, but only half a heart. All it is a short button push away, and not pressing any keys. It situates you and pushes you. Look, turns you around, everything gets you on your way, and out you go. So I think that's pretty awesome. Like I said, this is not my original design, so I'm not taking credit for this in any way. There's tons of videos about this on YouTube, so if you can find them, or I can kind of point you in the direction. And I think it hurt that time, interestingly enough. But yeah, it works really well. I've yet to break a boat on it, and it's just a typical boat elevator. It's kind of cool. You can build them pretty large as long as you don't run out of air. And yeah, so this is episode 13. Episode 14, we are going to build my house. I am glad this episode is finally out of the way. For whatever reason, episode 13 was a pain to get to work. I guess it was at 13. Number 13. But as you see, one last time, just for good measure, my air bubbles, I lose one air bubble on the way. It situates me the right way, and we're off on our way. So I think that's really awesome. We're going to go park our boat now. Maybe go park our boat. I hate steering boats in this game. Alright, here we go. We're going to go park our boat and then leave, and our boat will be done. So, here we go. Park our boat. It's nice in the middle. It's ready to go. Most of the redstone is not hidden yet. I got to do some work, but eventually I'll put like a little room. The entrance will be right there, and we'll build a little marina there. But next episode we are going to do the house finally, or at least get started on it, because we need a place to live. We've kind of just done amenities so far, so we're actually going to get going on real stuff. And I am excited. Hopefully you guys are excited too. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being those loyal subscribers. And, you know, I love seeing comments, and share with your friends. You know, if you have a Minecraft friend, let them see if they like me too, because I love when people comment and give me feedback in any way. So thank you guys for doing that, and peace out.